as you're probably gonna read from the title of this video, this is not the end. This is an end, but it's not the end. This is the end of the multiverse. Multiple dimensions colliding and crashing into and, well, Inferno. Inferno's only doing it because I have officially, well, well, in a, okay, as the story goes on, you'll kind of see what's going on. We got, Inferno is going to be destroying multiple universes and also combining some, so that some people can live. So Inferno is gonna go along with this. Also, this will be the end of some characters. Maybe maybe two members of Heroes, not enough. Everybody should take a real quick guess of who it's gonna be. Cause the spoiler's gonna be coming. So as we begin this tale, Inferno has seen into the future. Now, I haven't really expressed like what he will be doing, but what he will be doing is he is trying to funnel all the dark entities that have escaped the dark ether when he, well, blew it up. So he's going to be destroying worlds, even if they are alive. Or he's going to be destroying universes, even if he will, you know, even if he will feel the guilt of killing them. But Revan doesn't care. All he cares about is saving everything. But it requires a sacrifice. It requires a sacrifice. As Revan tells his father about like what he's gonna be doing, Revan has finally been here. Revan over the past few months has been hearing the voice of his uncle. A very dark, twisted version of his uncle's words. You can't keep me here in front of Revan. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna come for you. and your brother, and your father, and I'm gonna kill everyone you love. Cause when I get out of here, and I will, you will die. I hope, and I hope, and I hope, and I hope they remember you. You, Dr. Monty. Dr. Monty was right. You existing across all of time and space. A monster in the darkness. Now, you would die. So, as Revan gets to where he is, he starts destroying realities, different dimensions, but saving a few of them to save a few, telling them to go to Earth, telling them to go to the universe that started it all. So as Revan starts destroying realities left and right, he's realizing so we flash back a few months. It's just Chris has just been caught in the summoning key. Inferno's still grieving the loss of his wife, his daughter. His best friend, even. He tells Revan of a plan that may work and may not work. So Inferno tells him of his plan. Revan, we have to funnel our enemies. Okay, how do we want to do that? Well, we're going to be doing it in a very casual way, something that you're very good at doing. What do you want me to do? I need you to destroy 98% of the multiverse. 98? Doesn't that mean like 2% of our, or does that mean like 50% of our universe as well? Yes, it does. But we will rebuild. We will rebuild it together. I know you must be thinking, it's crazy. You're right. You're right. We have to bring your sister back so that she can rebuild it. What about the other universes that I'll be destroying? No, we can't have that. We cannot have the corruption spread to them. We must keep it contained here. So, you want me to go out. What about Herobus? What about their job? Their job will be to protect this reality. Now, please. Listen to me. Okay. Okay. Evan. Go spend some time with your family. You don't know how long it'll be till you see him again. I'm gonna go in the summoning key. Have a nice chat with my brother. So, as Revan goes to have a chat, Revan goes to his family, his wife, his daughters, and his daughters. His Inferno goes inside the summoning key to talk to Chris. Kree-lam-oth. Kriakum Hansalutu Aktum Kumstukur Ath Klia Asu Amstukur Ath Uat Ustar Akt Sutu Arkian Akt. No, actually, I'm speaking a combination of Keeper and Apothicon. So, like, they're communicating, but they're communicating in the primal tongues that they created. So, Kri'u Arstor Ath Naktu Aktu Ath Utsar Ak Aktu Aknak Usuku Ath. Are we done? Are you done? Su Ark Susu Salsalu. We are light. We are darkness. Inferno. And I will get out of here. I'll kill everyone you love. Your son. Your niece. Your nephew. Your best friend's gone. And all because of your son. Because you took control of his body. Do you know what he's feeling? He's feeling grief, remorse. He resents himself from killing him. Because you took control of him. Multiverse ends. You will not control this reality. Ever. And if you do, and when you do get out, and I will destroy you. Your soul will burn within the fires of Armageddon. Your death will die. You will die 1,000 times over. Light. Darkness. We're not so different from one another. We have been fighting for eternity. Over and over. Our sibling rivalry ends now. Kratu Aktu Atha Kree-lam-oth. You get out. You die. I will not second hesitate my son to kill you himself. Your death will come. And I will not feel sorry. Like I told you back when we destroyed the original multiverse. Sam? Sam loved you. You know that? She talked about you. A lot. She did love you. But you decided to play God. You decided to play God. Now, next time you decide to play God, I will stop you. And I will kill you. Along with myself. You killed my daughter. You killed my wife. I will rain down every pound of agony that they felt upon you. Now, this is goodbye, brother. I'll be seeing you in Inferno soon. Very, very soon. As Inferno leaves this, as Inferno leaves the summoning key, Revan, it has been roughly, it's been 5 months. It's been 5 months, and Inferno knows this. So as we get past this as we flash forward to now, to the present. Inferno remembers the conversation and tells his son. Go now. Do what you have to. Funnel. We have to funnel them. We have to funnel every dark entity into our universe. Use the summoning key to trap them. Right. As Revan with a simple snap of his fingers, with a snap of his finger, Revan, before he does it, Revan tells everyone that wants to get off the Earth that they're on to go to his universe, to the main universe. He opens a portal. John, Seraph, Arlo, Blake, Remy, everyone from that universe heads into it. But we see Dogger. We see Dogger looking at Revan. But as Dogger takes her human form, Revan recognizes her. Somehow. Hi. As Dogger looks at him, and she reveals to him What are you doing here? Well, I'm here to help you. Dad? Wait, what? Okay. I know it must be confusing to see your future daughter here. And no, my name, that was just a cover-up name. My real name is... You guys always had a fun name of doing it. My name is Elizabeth. And in the future, two of your other friends are gone. Who? You remember that Viper kid that your brother killed? Yeah. What about it? Your brother also, well, your uncle, wait, I don't have a brother. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Totally forgot. Remember that kid your uncle killed? Yeah. He kills two other people that you just added to Aetherverse. In the future, not right now, but maybe in, like, well, when are you born? And how do you know this? I'm not gonna say. I don't want to be erased. I don't want to be erased from existence. So I'm just not gonna tell you. I'll just say I'm born in the near future. Okay, Elizabeth. Please just call me by my other name, so that I don't. I'm gonna get. God damn it, Mom's gonna kill me. Well, do you just want me to still call you Dogger? I mean, it's a little weird. I know it's weird. I don't know why I chose this form and also a dog form. I don't know. So, yeah. So as Revan and his future daughter destroy Elizabeth Dogger / Elizabeth uses her power as a shadow hound and a shadow wielder, open portals to the other dimensions to get as many people off it. She is so limited. However, she is limited. Inferno, as Dogger is doing that, / Elizabeth, God, it's really gonna be hard. She gets tired, and she says, that's as much as I can do. How many Earths did you try and evacuate? I only evacuated 2. 2? Yeah. Which ones? Earth, UN, UNO, or unordinary, and the Anima universe as well. Wait, what? Wait, I didn't even know that was a universe. Oh, it must be nice. How many people got off there? Got out of there. Well, since those people face crises every day, 6? Really? 6? Who are the 6? Akiza, Akiza, Destiny, Akira, your brother, well, your other brother's other self in that universe. Oh dear God. You say and Luna Masaki. Taku Misaki's in that universe's daughter. Yes. I know it's an American name, but still, I couldn't think of something. I couldn't think of a traditional Japanese name. I mean, Akira. You got Akira. I mean, I could have said that too, but because that's a universal name. Guy and girl can have that. Akira, like Akira Toyama. What else is there? I should also mention, I brought them back. I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't. I said I killed them off for a reason, and they are not that way in this one. Nope. Not gonna happen ever again. That was a one and time. That was a one and done thing. Not gonna happen. And thank God. They are lesbians. The daughters of Chris and Akiza. They are lesbian. They are not lesbian for each other, if anyone's going to be asking this, because I remember saying in an old video that they were in an incestuous relationship. They're not. They were not. They're not anymore. Thank God. Thank God. That was a. I couldn't write any of that because. Nope. Not gonna get through. I'm not gonna get through that sentence ever again. But all the people from the Unordinary universe, which is roughly about six. Their world's a little bit six, 7, about like 50% smaller than the normal the universe that spawned everything into the multiverse. So, so 3.7 billion people. So that's half the Earth's population. So there's that number. So 3.7 billion go on to the Earth, the main Earth, which is it's at its max. It's like. So yeah, there's roughly 7.5 billion people on Earth, soon to be rising. Where we have reached over, let's see here, 10 billion people, roughly 10 billion. I say roughly. I really mean, roughly 10 billion. 10 billion people in 10 billion 6. I remember now. Man, I can't even count my own math. Wow. What else is there? Oh, yes. Revan with a simple, how do we say, snap of his finger. God, my hand's a little dry. My hand's sweaty. With a snap of his finger, he erases 98% of the universe, of the multiverse, to funnel to percent of the universe, of the multiverse, to funnel people through, to funnel everything bad, everything that escaped the dark ether, to appear, to just be. They have one goal now, not multiple, because Thor. Oh god, I can't even say it now. And I created that character. Show Thorgoth. Shot Hortgoth. Was a multi-dimensional being that devoured universes. And I just brought him to his main meal. With a symbol. Now, as Elizabeth in her dogger form. Yeah, I did it. We meet Elizabeth as Elizabeth transforms out of her dogger form. Or her dog form now that we know who she is. So, wait, you were a shadow hound for a few years? Well, I mean, how else was I how else was I supposed to escape the dark ether? Wait, you were in the dark ether? Yeah, where do you think I was born? Wait, what? But I destroyed the dark ether. You did. But that didn't mean you couldn't make it there. That didn't mean you could reform it. Make it a home. A place to live. How long did you live there for? 13,000. 13,000. Hold on. Oh god. Hold on. Let's see. 13,773 days. And that accumulates to 37 years? Yeah, 37 years. But for me, that was child's play. 37 years just flew by. I'm actually 20. I just have the mental capacity of a 37-year-old. So, I may look younger, but the way I think is older. Ask Sam whenever you guys decide to bring her back. Ask Aunt Samantha how she felt in the dark ether. I don't think I want to ask. Good. Let's see what else. With that, we see John, Seraphinia, Arlo, Remy, Blake, everyone from the Unordinated Universe there. John instantly punches Revan in the face. I mean, just to be funny. Just so that there's a little bit of a contact. Because they still have their rivalry. So. Revan responds by just flicking him and sending him flying. Really, John? Really? I mean, I'm trying to have a conversation with my daughter here. Your daughter? They all say. Yeah, meet my daughter. Elizabeth, meet Invictus. Yeah, we decided to change that name. What to? What name did we decide again? Oh, yes. Actually, we don't even know anymore. We totally forgot what we named ourselves. Okay, so Invictus, you still are. You do realize that just means unconquered, right? Oh, really? Wait, really? It does? We thought it meant something stupid. I mean, it can't be worse. I mean, it can't be worse than Primus and Actually, those sound really cool too. But what did those even mean? Have you guys not taken Latin? It means first and last. What about those Victus guys? I mean, they were in the Dark Ether as well. We didn't see them. Primus means first. Ultimus means last. Since Primus was in the past, like in the 1200s, and that's when they first appeared, they are the first. No, there is no original crew, and there is no original. That's the transit crew. That means, I believe, let me see. I can't remember. And I know a little bit of Latin. Let's go here. Let's see, let's see. Not Invictus. That means undefeated. Unconquered. That means defeated or survivor. Yes. Because they chose the wrong side. But yet, even though they were used as a pawn, they still did. They did save the universe, technically. For a small, you know. So, as we see Invictus, they started reminiscing. They started realizing, wait, why were we pulled here? Or why are we here? Well, as you probably don't know, almost all realities have been destroyed. All realities? Yeah, all of them. Wait, when you say almost all of them, what do you mean by almost all? Is this the only one left? Yes. And there is a war to be fought. war? What kind of war? A war unlike any you have ever seen. A war so brutal, so devastating. It can only be described by the greatest amount of casualties ever recorded in the history of mankind and the multiverse. A war raged on in the 1200s for 8 long years. And as the summoning key rattles and rattles around, we see Chris appear. We see Chris somehow miraculously break free. Akiza's looking up. The other Chris is looking up. Their two daughters are looking up. They're like, wait, what's going on here? And then we see a portal from the dark ether open. Well, the past dark ether, from the dark ether, from the past. We see one Samantha Maxis. We see Edward Richtofen, looking alive and well. A little beaten up, a little bruised. No, I'm kidding. He is totally fucking annihilated by his well, former best friend, Sam. Yeah, Maxis. Yeah. Oh yeah. So as we see Chris hovering, having finally obtained his godly powers again, he looks at two certain members of Herobis. He lifts them up in the air. Jen, looking in horror, realizing who her uncle has picked as one of them. Jack, do you want to say any last words? Jack. Do you want to say a few last words? Do you want to say some last words to Chris? Do you want to say a few last words to Chris before you meet your untimely end? Say it like you actually like. Say it like you're actually like telling him. Like say it like you fucking like. It's like, go to hell. And that's his line. That is his. That are you sure you want those to be your final words? Okay. As Jen looks in horror, Chris snaps his fingers. Your whole body disperse. Organs over there. Jen gets covered in your blood. Yes. Sad. Yeah, no. Then the other person gets killed, and Jack, do you want to take a big old guess of who it is? Take a big guess. He's the only other normal human being on the... He's the only normal other person from reality who is on the team. Viper's dead. Is it Ethan? Is it Ethan? Is it Ethan? It is Ethan. Ethan dies. However, he gets he doesn't get bathed in nobody gets bathed in his blood, mainly because he doesn't explode like you did in the blaze of, in the bloody gore. Oh, that gore, that beautiful gore. Oh. It would only make Richtofen happy.
Oh no.
He actually gets like disintegrated to the lowest molecule in the universe. So yeah, Jack, you are no longer into the story. However, I will say this though. Jen's not dead. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you did, well, I mean, here's to be honest, you did have a life together. It has been roughly 27 years. So you did have a life. You are now dead. Same as me. I am dead. Technically I died before you, but I died in the heroic sacrificial way. I just told Revan to just fucking kill me. So yeah, you're dead. Ethan's dead. Now there are only. Let's see. There's Revan, Jen, Ludwig, Pyro, Patroclus, and Wither. Jen, Ludwig, Papyrus, Patroclus, and Wither. 5. Seven. So, but as we see another figure just kneeling down over by Jen, so as we see everyone, as Jen sees some people that are just looking at the mutilated body that is known as Jack Zachary. So your mutilated body is now surrounded by your friends and family. Jack? Jack, you are surrounded by your friends and family. Mainly your family, because you don't have any friends because all your friends are dead. Do what? So yeah, Eli's there. Eli's there. Elijah's there. But then we see Elijah, the one that's Jack. We see Elijah, the one that you're talking to right now. Just pull a fucking Glock and try to shoot Kree in the face, Chris in the face. He just kills him too. In fact, he kills all your family, actually. No mercy. He shows none of it. He does not care for mortals. Basically, your entire bloodline's gone, dude. He kills everyone you loved. His fear is probably thinking, shit. I mean, if you're trans... So, as Chris looks on with glee that he just ended a human being, a bunch of human beings' bloodline. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun. See you soon. Elizabeth. Inferno starts flying. Inferno levitates himself up to his brother. You wanted this. You want this fight, Chris. I'll give you a fight. Hit me as hard as you can. You're not gonna like what comes if you don't kill me with this one punch. As Inferno uses his full power, the Dark Ether incarnate going up against the Ether incarnate. Inferno wails upon him, doing everything he can. Fine. You want this to end? Let's end it where it began. The beginning. As Inferno and Chris take a trip, as Inferno and Chris fight across their shared history, Chris and Inferno are fighting across space and time, across their shared history, from the beginning to the end. Revan, well, let's get to work. As the final battle begins, the fate of the universe, the fate of all reality, even. We get Herobus. We get Victus. We get Invictus. We get the reincarnated versions of Primus. Richtofen. Welcome back. Oh, great. What do you want, Nikolai? What? What? We can't. What? We cannot fight for universe? Didn't we already do this? Yeah. 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 Yes. Yes, Nikolai. I understand. I understand the ramifications of this event, this cataclysmic event for the ages. I guess we need to get into... I guess we have to get into our gear. So as premise, as Richtofen, not a part of Herobus, because he's like, fuck it. However, ouch, that's tough. I'd say just join back, don't listen to him. Eli don't know what he's talking about. So, as we gear up to the final battle, Primus have grabbed on to their medieval knight, their medieval uniforms, wearing the tunics of the Great War. And as Revan looks upon seeing the inevitable, Revan decides for one last time to use his full power. We see an amalgamation of the past. We see Dr. Monty, the Shadow Man. We see Mephistopheles, Cthulhu, Cthulhu, Astaroth, Dark, Malifaux, Inferno, darkness and light. We see there's text to chat in Minecraft. If that makes any difference. Please God, don't hit me. We see a lot of villains from the past, even from some retcons as well. We see the ancient evil. We see the ancient evil, the darkness. We see the voices. We see Cthulhu, Malifaux, Revan's darker half, Shadowbreath. Dark Inferno. Chris. Darkness incarnate. Let me see. Goth. Ah, shit. And as a portal begins, as a portal opens, as another portal opens, we see Chris. We see Inferno still fighting out. Fighting. So as we see this big gigantic crowd of monsters from the past, we see Raven using, we see Elizabeth, we see Emily, we see Amelia, we see everyone. Sam using the powers of the dark ether she gained while inside the dimension. We see Revan, a true master of darkness. We see a light appear right beside him. He looks at it and realizes, and he sees his sister materialize right before his eyes. Looking at her, she tells him, hi. If Evan just hugs her tearfully, he's tearfully hugging her after so long. You're back. How is this possible? After our uncle killed me, I dispersed my molecules throughout the far reaches of the universe to get away, as far away. Yes, he did absorb a little bit of my power, just enough to gain his full strength back. But that little portion was just enough so that I can reform my body and get back to my better half. So wait, are we officially saying that I'm the better version? That I'm officially the better twin? You know what, Revan? You know, I'll say you're the better twin for now. That works for me. Works for me. Works for me. You ready? Ready for a fight? Creation and destruction. Light and darkness. Death and rebirth. Shadow and light. Destroyer Lifebringer. Chaos and order. Despair and harmony. We are the beginning. And we will be the end. We see spirits from the past, and some from the present, and some that have just died. This is the cue of what the fuck are you pulling? Well, we got the soul of Jack and we got the soul of Ethan fighting. Somehow they're gonna be fighting, I don't know how. However, we see, as soon as they fucking appear, Mephistopheles decides it's a good idea. Mephistopheles eats you, eats your soul, eats your spirit, both of you. Mephistopheles is a guy. Even your soul is destroyed. It's literally inside him, burning in hell. Yeah, you're literally inside a demon. Well, you're officially canonically dead, because the only way you could have came back is if your soul found another body. No. Nope. Sorry. Even I wouldn't even allow Chris Hemsworth to be in here. Nope. I mean he exists in the universe, but he's too busy making those. He's too busy making that money, that Thor money. So so Chris and Inferno have just gotten back from the beginning and the end of their history, of their shared history, which in reality is a really convoluted history. They fought from the beginning of their timeline to the end of the timeline of the ether, then to the dark ether, and back again, and again, and again. You come more powerful than I could ever imagine, Inferno. What? Your daughter? Mallory. That's impossible. I killed her. You can never kill a person of light. Just as you can't kill a person of darkness. You've lost your way, Uncle. And as Chris looks over, he sees Samantha. My dearest Samantha. Come home to me. Come to me. Please. Come to me, my love. No. No. You died twice in like 22 seconds. As soon as you died again. She asks where her husband is. Chris responds, I'm right here. I mean, I'm right here. No, my real husband. You mean that Earth? You mean that human? That mortal? We were gods in the ether. Gods. You threw that away when you decided to kill me. You broke my heart. And now I've broken yours. Your husband is no more. I made sure of that by possessing him and driving Revan so far into the dark that he killed them. He is gone, and he's never coming back. As the crews and Sam look at him as his face contorts into the face of someone familiar. Sam looks at the eyes, doesn't see the man that she knew from her time in the ether, where she sees the face and the eyes of her husband. I will try to regain as much of my body, of this body, as I can. I can't hold on forever. Inferno, do what you must. Kill me if you have to. Inferno looks at him with a nod of sincerity of that he will do what he can. Jen with Soul Stinger, Multiverse with Soul Reaper, the two with Soul Edge and Soul Calibur, Wither with the powers of the Void. Reyna, his lover, Reyna, with Light. See Spyro, Cinder. We see the Shadow element. We see the Shadow Wielder. The then Shadow Hound. Elizabeth Kent. Elizabeth Kent. Mallory Kent. Revan Kent. Revan Audrey Kent. Mallory Jennifer Kent. Elizabeth Liliana Kent. Aerith Kent. Lucy Kent. Inferno Kent. Nikolai Kent. We see another person come through the time. It's Liliana. Revan and Mallory look at their mother. And they tear up. They have not seen their mother in 27 years. Revan, Liliana, with the entirety of the Maxes, and the Kent family have been reunited. Inferno decides to do one thing that he hasn't done in a very long time. And he remembers a little something. He gives Jen, Ludwig, Amelia, Ember, Wither, and Akiza along with Revan the six aspects of reality. Jen, soul. Ludwig, space. Wither, time. Amelia, reality. Inferno, Revan, power. Akiza, mind. Jen infuses all of that power into Soul Stinger. Ludwig infuses all of his power, all the space energy that he has, into Soul Reaper. Amelia refuses every single bit of her reality warping into her weapon she just made out of reality. Let's call it... not gonna be a confusing name. Reality Eater. It's like a, how do I say it, it's a halberd. If anyone knows what a halberd is. I was gonna make it a battle axe, but I thought she's not that strong. She has a halberd and a shield. The shield's the one that eats reality. The halberd's the one that channels her reality powers into projectiles. Wither with his void powers and time. He just makes it to the point where anyone that goes into the void ages really, really rapidly to the point of death. Akiza, with the power of the mind, sending shockwaves with her psychic abilities. And Revan, with the power, well, of power. That aspect of the universe, power, energy, all sorts of matter. He infuses it into his blades. Same blades that are fused, that were made with the rarest metal, with the rarest material on Earth. It has a name. Not this Exo Element 1 bullshit. I call it by its true name. Dark Aetherium. Aetherium and Dark Aetherium. Light corruption versus non-corruption. Formed in the dark ether. We have Aetherium. We have Dark Aetherium. Aspects of the same coin. One was meant to help the universe, while the other is to destroy it. Can you take a guess of which one it is? Yes. No, well, I mean, kinda, in a way. I mean, you're like my only audience. Okay, good. Because I wasn't asking. We have Aetherium and we have Dark Aetherium. A little something I came up with. I mean, I kind of figured, hey, you know what? I'm gonna bring Aetherium back into this story. Let alone, if we go over here, and we go over here, and if you look in the video, there's something called refined Aetherium crystals. You know, I created Aetherium back in 2017. That should be a big hint here. We have Aetherium, we have Dark Aetherium. None of this refined and flawless bullshit. Dark Aetherium and Aetherium are pure matter. They are condensed etheric energy into crystallized versions of themselves. Chris tells Samantha, "Do you remember the date?" April 9th, 1918, Samantha. Yes, I do. It's when you saved me from that fire. It was at our high school we went to. Yes, and do you remember who caused it? I remember. It was Eddie. Actually, no, he was the one that caused that fire. It was a matter of, it wasn't, oh, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. It was a matter of fucking fact. He started the fire. Do you remember how it happened? I believe it was something he was dabbling with. What was it? Ah, yes. Element 115. Even then, he was messing around with something he could not understand. Chris, you were the person I loved. No, you're not. You are a monster. And a monster needs to be put back to where he belongs. Go back to the Dark Ether. Go back to the Summoning Key. You do not belong here. If you do not leave, We will kill you ourselves. I thought I could get you to listen. To come to my side, Samantha. Where have you been the last 27 years? 27 years? For me it's been 5 years. I was in 19... For me it's been 10... For me it's been over 10 years. The B&D in the 1980s is really rough. And I thought they were rough in here. Now. I met a lot of people that cared for me. And then I saw Eddie. He was working with Omega Group. I know I said I wasn't gonna like incorporate the Dark Ether, like the Dark Ether story into this, but come on, I can't pass that one up. I'm like, she's probably she's in the 1980s. 1980s. Well, she's an enigma to anybody there, so it kind of fits. It fits. So Sam just shoots him in the fucking dick. That's for killing my husband. And for making me go through that torture that was called the Ether. Yes. Biggest simp moment, I know. I know. I know. I know, hey. 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 She shoots Chris in the dick. You do realize that this is your husband's body, right? I'll ask someone to repair it. She looks at Mallory. You will repair it, right? 50-50. Okay. As we look at the battlefield, we see the Apolticons. We see the mutated Apolticons and Keepers. We see Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man. We somehow see Ultimus zombified. Primus looking at their other counterparts. I mean, if we had to kill them twice, if we had to kill them 3 times over, I'm down for it. Anyone else? No, not really. I don't even think I want to kill my friends again. As Jen looks at Edward, in simple terms, no. You have been dating for like the last 27 years. None of you made a move. None of you have ever made a move. Also, you did have like 3 different people threatening you. You got Revan himself. You got Inferno. And you got Wither threatening you as well. You got two people that can send you. You got two people that can kill you in an instant, and you got one that can stick you, well, in the void for all eternity. So no, because nope, no, you did not. But she looks at Edward, not realizing that well, I mean, she was originally dating him, and then he supposedly, he supposedly died. So in a way, she was grieving him. Oh, dude, she was never yours. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. You guys been dating, but here's the thing. You were a coping mechanism for her. That's the thing. She took a vow of abstinence. Till her. You do realize that she keeps she keeps her weapon on her at all times. And the slightest vibrations in the room, she will awake. She is, dude, she is highly trained. She's a highly trained killer. You do realize you do realize she's a Spec Ops soldier, right? Yeah, she's a Spec Ops. You do realize that her weapon can turn into anything, right? She's actually threatened to cut your dick off. So, yeah. So as she looks at Edward, realizing he's a little bit different, he looks at her. She looks at him. She looks at him. She says, Eddie? Jen. How wunderbar. How wunderbar. It has been 5 years. It's been 5 years for me. But for you, it's probably been longer. 27 years. And you still look the exact same? After all this time? Well, we do age a little slower than most people. Yes, that little tidbit is still canon. They do age slower because of the etheric energies that they have in their bodies. Not the etheric energy from Chris, but the etheric energy that was in Samantha's body. Also, it doesn't help the fact that I'm the writer and I determine when they age faster. So, as they reconcile, by reconcile, I mean absolutely get their fuck on. Well, not get their fuck on, but they are in the middle of a battle. But they do find a place. They actually just walk off the battlefield, go somewhere, and absolutely just get their fuck on. Well, the Maxis, the family has been reunited. Jen is now happy. Then we got Elizabeth. You know, Dogger. Oh, don't worry. If anything, you might have ended up with Elizabeth if you didn't die. in my terms, let's see, if Elizabeth is Dogger in human form, you do realize everything I said about Dogger applies to her, right? Okay, so Dogger's real name is Elizabeth Kent. She was born in the dark. She was born in she was born in the dark ether. But as a way to survive, she takes on she takes on a dog form and goes by the name. And she came up with it herself. Just call me Dogger. I don't care. I mean, it could be weird. I don't care. But as she absorbs the dark etheric energies that she inherited from her father, which is Revan, and the dark ether that she was born in, she's been there for 37 years, which for us is like 22 months. It's almost 2 years. But she aged during those 2 years. She is quote unquote fuckable. However, about, let's see, she was born there, 2 months, 2 years have passed, so theoretically, she's 2. But physically, she is 22 years old. Yes. Dear God. Oh God. Thank God I killed you when I had the chance. But theoretically she's 2. Physically, she's 22. Yes. Revan, I mean, and also she is the daughter of the most powerful person in the universe. That's Revan, by the way. Fuck, Revan's at full power right now. Which is a bad thing if he wasn't focusing it on someone. But since he has a sister right by him... Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Aerith and Lucy meeting their future sister. Oh, I wonder what time paradoxes I can cause with this little get together. Ooh. We see, so as the battle begins, we see a certain we see a man in a red black suit just pop in. You're like, hey everyone, it's me, Deadpool. Go, no, go, nope, no, nope, absolutely not. Go home, Wade. Oh, okay, well, I guess no one else wanted... no one wanted an Avengers style, like, an Avengers Endgame style battle. Man, I wish Disney wasn't so hard on the R ratings. Well, I'm going to go fuck up the MCU. Bye! What the fuck was that? I don't know. So inferno. What are we gonna call this battle? For the universe. For creation. The Great War. Calling it the Great War. Heroes, Invictus, Primus. This is the fight of our. This is gonna be the fight of our lives. Let's kill those. Let's kill those sons of bitches. Let's send them straight back to where they came from. So Inferno. What's the plan? And then we end there. That is the end of, guys, that is the end of the multiverse. And the beginning of the Great War for all of creation. With the biggest, with the heavy hitters, we got heavy hitters. And why on earth did I give Jen, Ludwig, Amelia, Wither, Revan, and Akiza back their powers over the 6 aspects of reality? 1, this is a one-time thing. 2, why the fuck not? As soon as the events... Yeah? Yeah? Wow. So... yeah, guys. So so just to recap, Jack's dead. Ethan's dead. Mallory has returned. Chris broke out the summoning key. Fought Inferno across their shared history. Died. And the multiverse is gone. This is gonna be this is gonna be an event for the ages. And some might say, it's all in a book. A book of history, a book of life. But some might just call it by its real name, its true name. It's in the Consortium. This is what Revan saw. This is what Ludwig saw. Jen, Amelia. They all read it. They've all seen the outcomes. But only one knows how it truly ends. I will say there will be a big sacrifice. A big sacrifice play. And I'm not saying who it's gonna be. No. Oh no, I'm not saying. I'm not saying for you, anyone that listens. So, yeah, guys. That's a cliffhanger. Also, there is no epilogue either, because why would there be an epilogue to the start of a battle? So yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. And also, this has probably been like a 2-3 hour long video, I think. So, if you like what you're watching, please like, comment, and subscribe. Preferably comment about like what you guys comment on who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be a draw? Is it going to be a stalemate? Will evil prevail or will the good guys prevail? And also, can Jack come back? That's not even going to be in the comments. There's not even going to be a poll there. That is a definite no. And yeah, Heroes is back to its full numbers too. So we got Jen, Ludwig. We got Jen, Ludwig, Edward, Pyro, Patroclus. Wait, Jen, Ludwig, Pyro, Patroclus, Jen, Ludwig, Pyro, Patroclus, Richtofen, Wither, and Revan. We got all 7 members of Heroes back in tip-top, really squat shape. But right now he's fighting with. He is fighting with Primus, and he's also fighting with Heroes. So he's kind of on 2 teams. This is the legacy. This will be the legacy. I mean, Primus will die. That's a given. So that I can book more their end of the end of their story. The only member that's not gonna die is, come on, Richtofen is gonna survive this. Come on, I kind of know this for a fact. So. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be the end. That's gonna be the end of the story, for now. And we begin the end of this arc. And then we'll get into the time. And then once this arc's over, we will be going over to time travel. And what kind of cosmic events have shifted so far. So, guys, that's the end. Comment, like, comment, subscribe. Also, please, if you guys want to hear more of this, turn on that notification bell as well. You can privatize it. You don't have to do all of it, just for a select few videos. That's it. Alright, guys. Peace.